We are back.
We're back with Trish and Hallie McGath, 111 Cakery. That word was invented to sort of nudge people mentally into thinking that you're just as much a bakery, but you're more about cakes, or just clever play on words. What was the philosophy?
Yeah, it's actually a word on Wikipedia. If you look
It is?
Wikipedia, it is. So you're going to have to challenge words with friends.
Oh,
there.
well,
yeah, see, but they, yeah, it's just more cake related.
Okay.
It says anything to do with cake. You know,
Sure.
instead of your whole genre of pies, and
pastries and
like
other
that.
things.
Yeah,
And that's your area of expertise.
and we kind of borderline it because we do cinnamon rolls and cookies.
Oh,
Okay, well, that's all right.
So-
No, that's fine.
It's all right. We'll eat it.
The cakes are our main focus.
All right.
Cake pops, they're kind of taken off, or at
You
least.
see them. A couple places come to mind.
Exactly. Is that a trend that's ramping up, or am I just noticing it?
It actually is. It's very it's a lighter way to eat a cupcake actually because it's smaller, bite size, more portable, as you said. But yeah,
Portion control.
Yeah,
Which is really
that's what
important.
I do
to some of us.
sometimes.
Me,
yeah,
that's right.
So if you don't feel like eating a whole cupcake,
Okay,
have cake pop.
just one pop. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
They're more like a truffle. So do you want to dig in here?
Sure, yeah.
What we're going to start with is we do use any kind of your favorite cake. You can use a cake mix if you're not a real baker. You can bake from scratch. Use your favorite recipe. I use 2 or 4 cups of cake just crumbled up like I have it here.
Okay.
I'm going to add a half a cup of decorator icing to it. You can also use canned frosting. I prefer the decorator icing just because it sticks together better.
Okay,
Decorator
this
icing
is sort of your mortar.
It is.
Okay.
All right.
It's going to make it, and decorator icing stays really moist, and it helps to keep the cake really moist. Now here's the fun part, because once you get it kind of stirred in, and because our bowl's a little shallow here, I'm going to...
Use your fingers?
Yeah.
There you go.
Now we're talking.
That's the good stuff. And you brought your daughter with you today.
I did. This is my daughter, Hallie.
Hey, Hallie.
Skipping school today, Hallie?
Yeah, you know, not her
Yeah.
sister though, as commonly confused. I am her
Oh,
daughter.
okay. No, I
Good for
understand
her.
how that goes.
Yeah.
So the whole multi-generational business plan sometimes works. There are entire cable companies that base their programming on families not getting along in a business. How's it working for you guys?
Well, I can tell you that sometimes those reality shows that you see, some of that's real.
Oh, I'm sure it is, huh?
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm not an easy person to work for, and my mom works with us as well.
Oh, all right.
And so, you know, it's a little different. It's a different dynamic, but we actually love being together every day, just being able to be all together as a family. So, and my husband and my son work there on the weekends.
Okay.
So
Oh my gosh.
it's kind of nice.
And I got a kid there, so it's actually 4 generations. So
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, her baby comes and stays with us during the day.
Taking advantage of the cheap labor,
There
that
you
sort
go.
of thing?
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
He's a tester.
Okay, so when we get that done, we're just going to kind of mold these in, and this is a messy job, but kids love this.
Oh, sure.
I'm sure.
And it's something that they can do with you. We're going to make snowmen and Christmas trees today.
Yay.
And so you just kind of round them off a little bit, give them a little bit of a head, and once you
Oh,
get,
that's cool. You can, okay.
yeah, you just mold them. You can mold these into anything.
Okay.
Anything that you can think of, you can mold these into. So we're going to do a little snowman there, and we're also going to do Christmas trees. You guys want to?
You want to dig in? All right, I'll dig in.
Yeah.
We're talking like maybe about golf ball size?
Yeah,
wanna-
you don't want to get it too big because
Okay.
it can get a little bit much on the stick, and you really want it to stick to the stick and not come off the stick. So,
Oh, yeah,
okay, stick
that-
to the
okay,
stick.
sure, that would-
Yeah, and you want to like pack it down.
All right, I'm gonna
because if
make
you
it-
don't, they'll kind of come apart on you.
Okay.
Make a tree. I think that's
Yeah.
all going to be capable of doing.
But yeah, it's something that everybody can do.
Yeah, this is fun. Well, and they make such a, a nice dessert or even just a nice
idea what it
centerpiece.
They do.
They do something so cute with these.
Yeah, you can make an arrangement out of these.
Ooh,
You
edible?
can do them with sticks or without.
Okay.
If you want to do, you can do short sticks and put the sticks in the top, and so that they sit in a little wrapper instead. Or you can do them without sticks, like I said. Or the
Okay.
long sticks are good, like we have here. The long sticks are good for the center pieces.
Oh, sure.
If you wanna
sure,
make a
sure, sure.
centerpiece out of them.
That makes sense.
Oh, mine's a little bit.
Now, for a bakery or even a cakery, location tends to be key. You guys have a little story behind where you are, right?
Sure. We
I'm over sculpting. Just
no, you're-
move on, Foreigner.
Mine's
looks
a really
good.
fat tree.
We're
That's all right.
gonna pull some ready-made ones out so we can move
Oh,
on to
good.
the next
Oh,
step
okay.
too. Because these need to chill for a little while.
Oh, that makes sense because
we've
they're
got
pretty
these-
soft
yeah,
at
yeah.
this point.
So we've already molded some here.
Oh, nice.
They're all nice and set, and then we'll start to set the sticks. Yeah, the location we started, I really wasn't looking to do necessarily a storefront. I was just looking to get into my cake business.
Sure.
We just need to dip the sticks here in the chocolate and put it in the set cake pop. That helps it kind of adhere.
I am digging the mortar and adhesive on this do-it-yourself project.
Yes. So it gives you a little bit more stability when you go to dip them. So then you just let them sit, and then you'll put them back in the fridge as well. So if you guys want to give it a whirl there, some sticks. But the so I was looking. I just found a place actually online, and then when I went to the Pin Arts building there and met Chris Piazza with Reverie Estates, and he showed me the building. I just fell in love with the building because they did such a marvelous job of restoring the building, but making it modern enough to where, you know, young people would like to live there.
Well, it has a lot of character too.
Yeah,
so
it does.
That's, I mean,
That's right.
It does. They kept a lot of the original things. Anything that they could save, they did, and it was just, it just made it really nice, and the building has so much character.
we have to take a commercial break, but you're sticking around, right?
Yes.
All right,
absolutely.
we're going to see these through, and well, 111 Cakery, right?
Yes.
Your website as well, all that?
Yes, we're at 111cakery.com.
There you go.
All right.
Put that on our website. We invite you to go to our website. Our kitchen with Trish and Hallie from 111 Cakery, located at 111. It's nice when the names and the addresses for people like me. East 16th Street, historic building, wonderful storefront,
And
wonderful results. How do we get to that
pops.
point?
Okay, well, we're going to dig right in.
Oh, all
We're
right.
going to do the snowman first. And
Okay.
what we've done is we've melted the white chocolate in here. You can get these in about any color. And I suggest if you can, you get them already colored just because it's easier.
Okay.
Because if you don't get the right coloring, it can cause your chocolate to seize up. So you just dip those in there, and then you just kind of pat your hand to roll that off of there.
And if you missed how the
that.
cakes were done earlier, check out IndyStyle.tv later today.
And
The
you can
segments
kinda
will be
use
up there.
Toothpick to just kind of.
oh, you kind of clean up the bottom of
Oh,
it so it looks
yeah.
nice and neat.
Tidy.
So the snowman, he
Wow.
needs some arms, so we're going to stick him some arms in the side. You want to do this while it's still wet because,
Oh my goodness.
It won't
It's such
stick,
delicate
otherwise,
work.
oops.
It's like being a surgeon, huh?
yeah, and we're losing it. And his hat.
That's all right.
That's all
We're
right.
gonna
We've
do
got
his
some
hat
time.
on here,
Oh,
like
nice.
so.
Oh.
And another arm. We'll put on this side.
So who came up with the designs?
Actually, this is just something that is pretty popular. You
Okay.
can find these about anywhere, and you can
Do you want
find
me
just
to
about
hold
any
something?
form. I'm trying to get the rest of it
Oh,
marked here
okay.
so it didn't drip here.
That's okay.
And then, and you can just, and then his nose. You can use just about any kind of sprinkles or anything like that. And you just, and we're gonna set him up here to dry.
nose.
His nose is kind of falling down.
It's
Kind
pretty cute.
of fold him on
Well,
here.
it's one of those things where failure's okay. Failure is an option because it doesn't go
Let's see what
particularly well.
Ours looks like.
I'm not going to
mine's
beat
gonna look
myself
like,
up over it.
Mine's gonna look like
You want to get it all the way down in there
All the
so
way
it
down
goes
to-
all the way over the bottom. Yeah, you need to get it all the
Oh,
way over the
that's cute.
stick. Yeah,
Uh-oh.
but they will come off the stick.
Mine.
So you have to
Yeah.
keep turning. There you go.
She's like, why did I let these
And,
two
and
do
tap.
this?
Turn and tap. Turn
It's
and
like,
tap.
It's like a Samoa.
It's like a.
You just got to keep
Oh,
moving.
trust
keep
me,
moving.
yeah.
Mine's
You
a
gotta
little
keep moving
lopsided.
it.
Ah, I should've- Okay.
Mine has a.
Boy, this I have a
and
new
here's your hats.
appreciation for your work.
Yeah, it's a little. The snowmen are a little more tricky.
Mine's
and
melting. He's
There we
dripping.
go.
Mine has a tail.
You can use the toothpick to just kind of trim off the
Okay.
bottom there.
Or just maybe.
Or you can use your finger. That
I'll
works
eat
too.
this one.
There you go. The chocolate's good,
fine.
so.
Oh, that is good chocolate.
And
right.
so and then you can just stick them in the board. And then the Christmas tree,
Mine's lumpy.
it's about the same. Yeah, they're kind of a little lumpy sometimes. You have to make sure you get them smooth
I'll eat that one.
for you.
That's right. Exactly. All right.
It's all good.
See, this is where it's good to do with the kids.
Yeah,
In fact,
exactly.
my 11-year-old helps out at the bakery as well, Sydney, and she loves to do these.
Kids
Oh,
will probably do
well,
better than
Mom,
what-
I
than
messed up
what-
another one.
Yeah, they can do better than what we do, I'm sure.
Okay, and
Got
with
the
the,
nose.
did you get the nose in?
The nose
Did you get
is
the
in.
arms? Here's the arms.
Yeah,
the
I'm
arms
basking
are
in the
easy.
glory of the nose, and
The arms are real tough because they're really tiny.
it's not.
Stick it in it.
And you
gotta
can
pick
use
out the long
anything.
ones.
Oh my.
It's kind of meant for small hands.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh
I have
my
to use the
God.
other finger because I dipped.
I love
Okay.
it.
What do you need?
Small
We're gonna
hands and
grab
I'm
a
jittering
toothpick
from
real quick.
caffeine.
That's pretty cool.
And then the Christmas tree, you just kind of, to make the branches, you just kind of prick as it starts to dry.
Oh, sure. And
Oh, that looks good.
amputee.
All
I
right,
gotta
you
break
guys
it.
at home, we're going to put this recipe on our website. You need to try it and send us pictures of how yours turned out.
And then when you fail, just call
No,
Cakery.
our viewers will probably do better than what we can do.
Now, if people are looking for like special events, I'm guessing you would prefer a little lead time.
We do. We like to try and accommodate as much as possible, but we get so booked up with orders that we do appreciate at least 48-hour notice for special orders. But we have things like cookies, brownies, cupcakes, things like that.
And you brought those.
Already
Gorgeous.
ready. Yeah.
Yeah. This
I'm gonna
more
try
like
to
a penguin.
Dropping the arms.
He does look a little bit like a
Doesn't
penguin
he?
with that
I know, right?
nose.
If we just
Yeah.
painted a little
I'm gonna
chocolate
offer-
on his back, he'd be good to go.
I'm an
So-
awful surgeon.
so
I got a one-armed snowman.
To finish off the snowman, we need a little bit of icing, which we've done here in a little bit of bag, and we're just gonna put a little bit of icing on top of him, and finish him off with a chocolate chip for his top of his
Oh,
hat.
that's how he gets his hat. There
Yeah.
you go, cutie pie.
I'll
All
eat the
right.
top of the hat too. Awesome. And again, you have a website as well.
We do 111cakery.com.
All right.
Oh, forget it.
Fabulous. I know. The whole thing.
Third bite
Oh
size.
wow,
There's
that's
two
a
bites,
lot.
Tracy.
That's a lot.
Yeah. Whoa.
Oh, toss to them?